kick it off with the hot topic of the hour. Vice President JD Vance's anti-fraud task force now expanding to target healthcare fraud allegations across Arizona and Nevada and Northern California. The National Fraud Enforcement Division says their work is extensive, but is already yielding results. Watch this.
The data shows that the need for this new strike force is urgent and undeniable. Healthcare fraud in these districts imposes an enormous and growing burden on American taxpayers as fraudsters exploit programs meant for the poor, needy, elderly, and disabled. Some of the most significant Medicaid, wound care, and digital health technology fraud cases have been prosecuted in these districts. To anyone who is committing fraud in the healthcare industry in Arizona, Nevada, and California, this strike force is coming for you.
The Department of Justice showing just some examples of the millions and the billions lost to healthcare scams across the country. More than $1 billion in wound graft fraud in Arizona, a $100 million Adderall distribution scheme in San Francisco, and more than $77 million worth of false COVID and allergy tests in Silicon Valley. In Los Angeles alone, Vance's task force suspended 447 hospices and 23 home health agencies where alleged fraud totaled more than $600 million. Let's bring the panel in here. Jonathan Fahey, is this just the tip of the iceberg? Your reaction?
Yes, it is. I mean, these numbers are staggering, but I think once they get even deeper into it, we're going to realize that this fraud is so extensive and so pervasive. I think one of the best things this administration is doing, they did this with violent crime, and now they're doing it with fraud, is highlighting this issue because, one, you want to catch the fraudsters, but two, you want to prevent any new fraud from starting. So I think that part of it is very effective. And the other thing that I think is really interesting, you know, politicians always talk about waste, fraud, and abuse. It's just sort of a cliche, but this administration is really doing something about it. And the other thing we're seeing is the political nature of the fraud. As we saw in Minnesota, it seemed like the state officials turned a blind eye because they thought it was politically beneficial. They didn't want to upset the Somali community, and I expect we're going to see a lot of that in California as well. But I'm so happy this administration is going after this, going after it aggressively.
Yeah, good point on the Somali community. Here's the chairman of the Oversight Committee, James Comer, with us on this just a couple of weeks ago. Watch this.
There was a 4-month period when this became a story that her asset had ballooned to $30 million, and it happened around the time the Somali fraud popped up on everybody's radar screen. She never answered questions to reporters. She could have said then, oh my, I don't have a $30 million net worth. It must have been a mistake in my financial disclosure form. She never said anything. And then when it comes time for all of us to disclose our financial disclosure forms, she amends it and says, oh, you know, I don't have any net worth. But we know there was a winery in question here that has been involved in some type of fraud accusations and lawsuits that her husband was a part of. We know that if you lie on your financial disclosure form, that's a felony. It says it at the bottom. You know, they basically had two assets that were two mysterious companies that went from worthless to $30 million back down to worthless. That doesn't make sense. Anyone who's financially literate, which would be everyone who's watching your show right now, knows that that doesn't pass the smell test.
John Lonsky, JD Vance also said that the feds are looking into whether Minnesota officials allowed the alleged rampant fraud to, quote, fester in the state, and if they turned a blind eye to potentially ongoing schemes. The Minnesota State House Fraud Prevention and State Agency Oversight Committee holding a hearing on this week, John.
Yeah, so it looks as though, some of these Minnesota officials are complicit with criminal activity. With crime, and this is horrible. I want to bring home an important point. A lot of people don't realize the first quarter spending on Medicaid rose by nearly 10.5% from a year ago to more than $1 trillion. There's not many aspects of government spending rising so rapidly. The warning here is that as government spending grows rapidly, as you have something that moves towards nationalization of health care, you are going to get more fraud. Make no mistake about it. Those people that want socialism are inviting fraud and criminal activity.
All right, we are just getting started this morning.